right, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Soul Table. I'm Evan, aka RBD, and of course, y'all know my counter co-host, Uncle Mike. Say something to the people.
What's up, nieces and nephews?
Always snooping it as usual. And today we got a special treat. Even though today's guest is joining us remotely, the impact is anything but distant. He represents a layer of sneaker culture that goes beyond the hype and is rooted in history, storytelling, and intentional collecting. Look, it's my man DreTheShoeGod. Dre, what's up?
I appreciate y'all having me on, man. How y'all been? How y'all
Pretty good.
day?
Oh, we good. Welcome to the Soul Table, man. I'm glad that to have you with us, taping with us today. I'm excited for you to be here because this is like my real first time meeting you. I follow each other on Instagram. I like stories. I'll be up there like he talking heavy. Like particularly my favorite one was the Wale where you was like talking about is it too old to dress a certain way, and you was like, we're supposed to be wearing suits. I'm not putting on the guy. I was like, my man is he with me because I refuse to put a suit on. Mike will be like, yo, you dressing too lax. Like, no, I don't want to put that on. Like, I'm 40. Let me be 40. Let me be what I am. This is what I've been wearing my whole life. Like, no,
You gotta dress your era, not your age. Sometimes that's all.
no, that's true. Dress your era, not your age. Like, you know what? I'm talking too much. Introduce yourself, man. Like, tell the world who you are, because I know you. They don't.
I mean, the world know me as DreTheShoeGod. I'm from Chicago, and I'm just I don't know what people consider me as. I'm just a shoe lover, sneaky enthusiast, sports fan, anything pertaining to shoes and really sports and being myself, if I'm being honest.
Oh, so you just duding it up. That's cool. This is pretty much how we all are. Before we get started, we gotta do the fit check. Mike, what you got on today? Because I'm sorry, he got something crazy on a little bit. Like the hat, and he out here living like I don't know what the weather is. What you got on, Mike?
J Tips Matrix on. Carpenter shorts from I think the Gap. The flannels from the Gap. I'm very Gapish today.
Okay,
Shirt from Parallel Vintage. Hat from Capsule.
mm-hmm.
And my socks at Amazon. You know.
I'm gonna need that Amazon link, bro, because I want the bunched up socks. Because you and Wale got the same type of socks. I thought they was good fellows, but they not.
No.
And that bothers me. And that's cool. Dre, I see you with the hat on. Uh, it I don't want to say it this way because to me is 49ers, and I got excited because I was like the 94 team, but that I don't feel like that's anything significant. What you got on today? Let's talk about it.
Shout out to my boy, Complete
You
the
wore
Brand,
cat today.
man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm a cat dad, man. And yeah, shout out to my boy Complete the Brand. He always lace me up with the hats and stuff like that. And yeah, man, I'm showing him love. I ain't got nothing crazy on. I got a Shaka tee on. I put everybody on the Shaka, man. Hopefully it kind of stay low key though, so the prices don't go up. I ain't got no shoes on. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in the crib. I got some Crocs on, so. But I'm always surrounded by shoes. If
Hey,
y'all
bro,
just
keep it comfortable. Crunch,
look at, I'm part of the Croc family.
just in
So
case. I hear you. I hear you.
but yeah, that's about it for
Listen,
me.
I wear Crocs every day. If not, if I ain't got Crocs on, I got my uh, Adidas Teddy Bear JS slides, or I got my clog posits on, and I'm like slouching around. But not today because I had to step out the house and make it down to the studio with my good producer, Cool Stash Jake, and everybody here at Maniac. I love it. This is a great place. But today I got on my Jordan 8, my playoff 8s. I literally went in my museum and was like, I'm putting these on today. I went down there with the notion I'm gonna put something even heavier on, but I was like, I ain't even gonna do all that. Apothecary socks. Shout out Zeph. Nike pants. Supreme T-shirt. This actually is from the fall of 22. Glasses, Tom Ford, and my hat is called American Dreaming. It was a company from about 15 years ago. So I went my Mitchell and Ness closet. That's what I call it for uh, not sponsor purposes, but I just went in there and was like, I'm grabbing hats. And this one fell out. I was like, oh, I ain't wear this joint in like 15, 16 years. I was like, you know what? I'm putting it on now. So I've been wearing this for a little bit. If if anybody has been paying attention to my Instagram, I've been wearing this and maybe one of my hats from Hat Club or Capsule, one of the two. But I try to mix it up as best I can until somebody says put this on. But other than that, I'm chilling. Um, so let's start here, Dre, because you get it. So sneakers used to be tools, and now they're just symbols. Um, Performance turned into lifestyle, and now some pairs feel more like artifacts. So when did that shift happen? When did sneakers stop being worn, and when they start being preserved? And we're seeing more. If you notice, we're seeing more and more um, sneakers, more and more display sneakers just being displayed than ever. So people won't even wear them and put them on their feet. Um, so let's look at it this way. Let me ask you: are we preserving sneaker culture or are we freezing it? And as a collector, how do you decide what gets worn and what gets frozen?
I feel like people been stashing away shoes for a while though. I can't say it's just begin now. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say that. You know, people. We always got this notion people gonna do what they want with their shoes. So I'm okay with that. But I know over here, anything I buy is going to hit the concrete every time. So I really don't be worried about what they got going on. Like I said, it's been a thing, but I wear my shoes over here. And what was the second question again?
It was how do you, like, as a collector, because you collect, you feel just how I feel. If it's a shoe, it hit the concrete. Like Mike is the same way too, and he's like like we're all of us are from that era, whereas uh, uh wear one stash one. We're from that era. But now you're getting this era where people are just buying shoes and they're like, oh man, I can't wear it here, so I'm gonna just put it up here. So I would use an example. What is it? The Dior ones. I'm not saying if I had them. Matter of fact, I am saying that if I had them, they wouldn't be worn every day because they obviously that's not a shoe you can wear every day. But I know somebody that would get that shoe and just put it up and never wear it. Like there are tons of people I know that buy shoes and just sit them up. Now I do view sneakers as art, but I also view getting dressed as a like fashion as art because it is essentially it is. Let's call it what it is. But I think that like as a collector, like I was the question you just asked me is how do you decide what gets worn and what gets saved? I think personally is based off of scarcity and price. Like if I paid 4 grand for a shoe, well, that 4 grand gonna sit until I'm in a 4 grand move, like area. Like if I'm going to a black tie event, then I'll break out the 4 grand because I know that these people can afford to step on my shoes. Like I'm not going to break out 5-6 grand and go to the day party with the super soakers. That's not happening. That's just all I'm saying. So how do you decide what gets saved and what gets worn?
No, I agree. You know, I feel like we all got like a certain shoe that we only gonna wear at an event. Cause like I said, all my shoes gonna hit the concrete. It's just a matter of time for me. I don't know if I'm spending no 4 grand on those shoes, but like I always like if I'm going somewhere new and outside, I will unds a pair of shoes. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I try like I tell myself, man, I buy so many shoes, I gotta wear all these eventually. So I really don't have like a set like a specific time like I'm aware, but like if it's a like if I'm going outside and I'm having a good time, like okay, let me unds something. So that's kind of how I work.
Right? Right? Mike, where you at?
Um, I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna save a shoe, but I like he said, like something's gonna hit the concrete at some point. So I might not wear them as much.
Right?
Depending on, I guess, like I said, I'm definitely big on story behind the shoe, and I'm big on. I mean, obviously, I think I'll be crazy to say price doesn't play a factor in.
It has to.
Yeah, like that has to go with it too. Did I buy them for resale? Did I? How much are they going for resale? Like the push heads in the back. I think I've worn them once,
Right?
and unless it's gonna be like something specific where I will want to wear them and it'd be worth wearing them too, I'm not gonna wear them again probably.
Okay. All right, that's another question I just it came up with. So that'll tie it into the later on. So basically, we all are in the same. We wearing the shoe. It ain't never hitting the shelf. It's hitting the shelf for the time being until that moment comes up. Because like we all buy shoes. We don't buy it for like how we used to be as young boys, where we get the one pair of shoe we wearing that tomorrow, or we might just wear it out the store. You keep the box. Like these are
Easter just passed Easter shoes. Yeah, Easter sneaks.
Easter sneaks. I tried to instill that with my kids. They wasn't having it. I don't even. How does that work? Like, no, that's not a thing no more. Like that to me is crazy. It's like Easter sneaks to me to the equivalent of going to school and the substitute teacher wheeling in the TV that was strapped to the cart. Like you knew it was going to be a good day. That's how I viewed. No, that's not just me.
And I always look forward to like Easter and holiday shoes. So I come from that era, so it's like especially here in Chicago, like the Air Force Ones. I'm a big
Right, because you knew Mike every year was dropping a new Easter
yeah,
sneak.
yeah. I was looking forward to that. So
Are you a big Air
like
Force One guy?
big Air Force
Okay.
One. Like I come from that. Like really come from that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. We're gonna take a quick break. We gotta pay some bills. So let's pay some bills, shall we? Yeah. I like big Jones. Like big, thick Jones.
Nice.
You know?
For real.
Definitely a big Joe to keep you cool in the summer, and in the winter definitely keep you warm. Cause like, shape is like sleek, like athletic build. You know, it hold the moisture in real well.
Right there.
No straw. Like I'm talking straight to the face, to the head, just like that.
Being too loud. Being thirsty.
You talking about the joint over there? No, I was talking about my bottom. You got a problem, man. You're thirsty, Miss, ma'am. He got something he want to say. So let's go deeper. Value isn't natural. It's assigned. Brand controls supply, which means they control desire. Limited pairs, exclusive drops, and artificial scarcity. That's power. So let me ask you, who really decides what matters in sneakers? Is it the people or the brand? And I'm gonna keep it real. If everyone had the same pair, would you still want it? And also, is gatekeeping a part of the culture, or is it holding it back? Do we value sneakers because they're good, or are we told they're rare? So basically, to sum it all up, is do we value sneakers because they're good, or do we are is it manufactured? Like what is it?
I mean, I feel like the big companies play a major factor in it because we're now today figuring out that there are only certain pairs of shoes, and that does control the narrative of some people. Like, oh, I may need this. You know what I mean? So both sides play a factor in that. It's kind of important, but it depends on. It really depends on what we really talking about as far as the shoe. Like you said, shoes can control. I feel like when people hear a number, they feel like they gotta have it now. So, um, they gotta have it. So it definitely plays a factor. The gatekeeping part. I mean, I can agree. I try not to gatekeep. Should I gatekeep some things? Yeah, but I'm an educator, man. I like to educate people when it comes to shoes because some people they tend to lean on one brand when it comes to shoes, and I tell them it's more than just that when it comes to shoes. So me and gatekeeping, we kind of don't get along. My peers in my circle, they hate that I don't they gatekeep sometimes, but I just feel like I gotta let the world know, man, because I'm like, this is a dope shoe. You feel me? Y'all just kind of stuck on this one brand. Like we got to talk about something else. I like to talk about different things when it comes to shoes, also.
Right. Because that in a sense that's growing the culture in itself. Because I know for my son, he he loves New Balance. It's just New Balance to the fullest. Is still Nike Tech sweatsuits. Is Adidas sweatpants, and for him, the idea of of there being a shoe that holds value still kind of doesn't exist in his world, but to the common sneakerhead it does, and that's solely based off of what's being told to us. Like you just said, if they give us a number, now it's a rush to get it. So we could look at it like this: the the Jordan one, the Virgil Jordan ones, off whites, right? The white ones. They made how many did they make of those?
They're not off white, but they're.
No, I'm saying the first ones.
Oh, the first ones.
The first
Oh,
ones.
I don't know.
I think they made like 5,000 of those, and everybody was going left and right. Even the Chicago's, they made a very limited quantity. Everybody was going left to right with those. Even the first Travis Scotts, they was going not Travis Scott, but the first Jordan 1 Travis Scotts, they were going ape nuggets for. And then, you know, what do? They come out with another shoe and they make a little more of the quantity, and you don't really gravitate towards it because you're told that this is scarce. And for you to walk past the idea that it's not attributed to the manufacturers, or better yet to the brands, you would be lying to yourself. So I think it's because we're being told that now if the shoe is genuinely good and they make it a GR, it sits, right? And this is just me. I think it sits. So what was a good shoe that sat? And it was a real good shoe.
Something that I mentioned that I noticed those I said it, the Flight Club Air Jordan ones
Air
that just
Jordan 1,
released.
yes.
I feel like 2 years ago, people have been going crazy for those Flight Club Jordan ones. Like
Right.
they would have been going for 300 pre-sale and up to 5
Mhm.
after the resale.
And that is because they made a surplus of it. It's sort of like the Jaws. Now, if the Jurassic Park Jaws would have been made in limited quantities, and it'd have been hard to get, people would been jumping through the woods. They would knock a T-Rex out to get a pair of those. And don't get me wrong, it was a great looking shoe. The box is nice looking. The paper is nice looking. It came with a keychain. The shoe is of craft, and Ja, this honestly, and I said this before, this is his best shoe, obviously.
Oh,
And for him, huh?
I said by far,
By far, yeah, by far. And for him to finally get his moment, but not be treated like they're not treated as the same. It's like the Yeezy effect when Yeezy started making Yeezy with Adidas, and they started making a surplus amount of them. Now, when he did the Moon Rocks, it was tiny. It was a tiny amount of those, and you could barely get those. The first ones, the what 750 boots, you couldn't even get those. But when they started making them in surplus and dropping them every week, people started liking them less. I'm not liking them. It was a good shoe. They just weren't told that it was rare. That's a fact.
yeah, some people just want to feel like they got an artifact. You know what I mean? So it helps the brand in a way too. So it's like a business strategy if you think about it. If you got this shoe, this Nike, this Adidas, that's so called rare, the other people gonna want it also. So it's gonna go both ways it's just a business strategy.
It does, but that business strategy bothers me because did we'll use Adidas and Jellyfish. If he would have made the Virginias in a nice larger quantity, I would I would I would gravitate towards him a bit more. But that just hurt my soul because I'm still searching for it, and I'm not trying to drop what 1,700 for him. It's it's probably gonna happen, but I'm gonna put it on Klarna. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm strong, boy. I'm retail. I'm retail ain't nothing over here, man.
He's just my one shoe for the next 2 months. Klarna, Klarna, just pay it off.
I feel retail or nothing for me. Sometimes it ain't meant to be if I gotta pay that much.
I feel you.
Dre, I've grown into that mindset too. Honestly, these days, I'm not paying the resale no more. I'm not.
He has, and he's stuck to it.
I tell people all the time. People think since I got like a crazy collection, I'll pay resale. No, I'm just like the richest person on earth. No, I've never paid. Only time I paid resale was in college, and that was 12 years ago, and that was my college refund money. I've never paid nothing crazy for no shoes ever. Like I say ever, ever. Like everything is retail. Yeah, I see me with some crazy stuff. I got that at retail. I just test my luck, or I'm hunting all the time too. So, but yeah, I've never ever paid resale, like ever in my adult life. I'll put it like that.
And these days, whatever goes for resale will eventually go below retail anyway after the hype dies. So I could
Yeah,
wait it out.
that's always been my thing. Like I'm gonna let it. I'll let it die
Your
before
patience is strong.
I'm very strong because I tell people this, man. You ain't that thirsty for it because it's so much other stuff you can get right now. Don't get me wrong. I know you want that particular shoe, but it's like, right, you gonna pay quadruple the price for it? Like, I don't know about that. I feel like if I gotta pay quadruple the price for it, bro, I won't. I can get 7, 8 pair of shoes that's on my to get list and wait till them die out and they gonna eventually go down and I can get them later on in life or next year, 2 years, whatever the case may be. I always say this. I tell people this all the time. They not going nowhere. So like they gonna be around. So I've done that. Like I used to love Dornbecker collection. Dornbeckers when they always came out back in the day, they was ridiculous. I said, bro, I'm not dropping a 1200 on those eights. I ended up getting the Jordan 8s probably like 6 years later. I kind of forgot about them, but they still was on my radar. And then I seen them for like 250 on eBay one day. I'm like, oh yeah, there you go. That's perfect price for me and my size and everything. And I so I'm patient, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The perfect price for me. I love that. Like for me, I fall victim of of the pre-sale hype or pre-sale buy or the aftermarket retail, and then only for it to drop, and then I'm looking like I'll look at my like unboxed value and it'll drop like $300-400, and I'll be like, I should have just waited. But then for me, sometimes it's not so much about the wait though. It's about getting over that anxiety of not having.
I got the thing. You got that FOMO kicking in, bro. That FOMO kicking your ass. I'm telling you.
No, you ain't lying. They kick in quite quickly.
Once you get over
Quite
that
quickly.
FOMO, man, you'll be fine. Trust me. Like,
Okay. We want to take a real quick break. Dre ain't going nowhere. Mike obviously ain't going nowhere. We'll be back. Gotta pay some bills.
Yo, it's 2026, man. We need some fresh ideas. You feel me? Like, what y'all got?
Scavenger hunt. Find the dildo.
Listen, yo.
Prize.
Why do I?
WNBA
Yo,
tickets.
what you got, man?
Straws, adjustable in length and width.
Get out, y'all both fire. Come on, man. We need better ideas.
You thirsty?
Who thirsty? I know you ain't talking about me. You gotta be talking about him.
No, not like that, man. I mean, we a water bottle brand. We gotta push drinking water.
Bet I got it. The You Thirsty 5K. We spreading awareness on the importance of drinking water and hydrating. Plus, getting niggas off the couch and out there running. I think we on to something. Yeah. See, this is why I pay y'all the big bucks, man.
Yo, you don't even pay us. Yo, where's my money? You don't even pay us. You paid the Asian boy. He ain't even coming here with no food, no laundry. He ain't giving no net, man. I don't even.
All right, let's talk about it. Your collection isn't impressive, it's expensive. Now there's a difference. Anybody can buy a lot of sneakers. Everybody can buy and can, I'm sorry, not everybody can buy, and not everybody can curate. So quantity versus curation, money versus taste. Let me ask you, what actually makes a collection meaningful? Is it the price tag? Is it the rarity? Or is it the story behind each pair? Do you think the culture right now is confusing access with identity? Does that sound right? How I said that? I feel like that sounds
I mean, I got the gist of it. I mean, your collection is supposed to be rule number one of this. I guess you can say sneaker community. What you like. Everybody's not supposed to have the same liking of shoes, and then it becomes copy and paste. Now it look like you following hype. And then if you when I guess when you say you showing it off, whatever, people can kind of sense that. Uh, for me, it's like I buy what I like. Like I literally buy what I like. I love signature athletes. I'm a big sports guy, so it's like if you see the background of my shoes and my videos, it's like I love the signature athlete, so I collect a lot of signature athlete shoes. And yeah, when it comes to like price points, man, like I said, it's retail or nothing. Though I got the thing going on, the cheap gang. Like I get a lot of that stuff for the low, so I like to keep it that way. I like for stuff that people ain't even thinking about, bro. Like, cause I know half the stuff I like, people not even near looking at, like at all. Like, people not looking for no answer. Kids don't like no answer. DMX, Reeboks, Iverson. They ain't looking for no questions. They ain't looking for no maestros. They ain't looking for no air pippin ones. Like, that's the type of stuff I like, and I'm cool with that. Like, I never care what. I never cared if anybody don't like my collection. I do not care because I bad for me. Like, you know what I mean? So
I got a question for the both of y'all, right? So this is for Evan, this is for you, Dre. So like having a hand in the restoration business, do you feel like it's kind of like the cheat code to expand your collection as well?
yeah, for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie, restoration's been my job for man 14 years. So I can low key. But I ain't gonna say buy a beater or nothing like that. But I have had the privilege. Like, hey man, I know how to fix this up and make this look almost damn near DS. So yeah, for sure. You can definitely get a hold of stuff. You're like, okay, I can fix that and get it for the low. You feel me? I'm not against the pre-owned market as long as it ain't like super beating nothing like that. But if it's something I could fix and it's not gonna be a crazy project, I definitely take it. And if I can get it for $150 less, $200 less, whatever, or a fraction of the price, for sure, I'm gonna do that every time. That's right up my alley if I'm keeping it real.
Now, for me, like I do view it as the cheat code because that's actually kind of how I got into it. So my first restoration was during a pandemic, and I was looking for a pair of Chicago ones, and during that time frame, uh, they were hard to come by, and they weren't even shaped right half the time. So I came up with the idea, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just go on eBay and see what I could find. And I wound up not even able to use regular eBay. I had to go to Chinese eBay. You had to, the joint, you got to get the key and try to fix. It was a hassle, and I wound up coming across a pair of 85s and a pair of two pairs of 94s. Um, so the 80 they were beat to death, like I'm talking like whooped. I don't want to say slave whoop, but they was destroyed. And during the time frame, uh I had to see if I could do it. And for me, if anybody knows me, I'm if everybody should know me at this point, I'm very artistic. I can paint, I can sculpt, I can do whatever, whether it's jokes, whatever. And the sneaker was just a canvas. So I was like, I can fix these up. Then it became, oh, I can fix these up, and I fixed them up. And it got to the point where people were like, yo, you getting these, for the low, you could really up your collection. I didn't start really doing that until like I actually started thinking of shoes that I wanted, like the steel tens or the shadow tens, and I was like, I gotta get these, and they gotta be from '94. I don't want nothing less than the original because now I know how to fix it, and especially now with the shoes resurfacing or being re-retroed, I can now get the parts that I want to replace it. Now, I'm not saying I'm buying new shoes, ripping them apart just to put them on the old shoe. I do exactly what you know what to do. You go on eBay and some of the soles match up. Like you can like a dunk is the same thing as a Jordan. So you can take that bottom off and make sure it's that same Chicago red, put it on and keep it moving. So that did in a sense, enhance my collection a lot because now you'll go in and be like, oh, there's a 94, there's a 80, 85 in there. And it's the original, but some parts have changed. I might have put some boost memory foam in there to add for more comfort because that's what I've done. But it does enhance your collection though. So,
No, I've
but I
been
need
doing
you,
that.
Michael, to answer my question. And what'd you say?
No, I said I've been doing that forever, man. I started in 2012, and yeah, I was that was like one of my first projects I did for myself too. I had a pair of 2004 playoffs 12s, and I bought them on eBay for $30, and yeah, I fixed them up, got them back down there new, and I was like, you know what? man, I can make some money, because at that time nobody was even doing restorations like on this IG scale and stuff like that. So I just had an idea. That was like my senior year of high school too, and I'm like, I got an idea, and then it just kind of blew up after that, and that's how people kind of originally know me first, from doing restorations and stuff like that. So yeah, and then I started doing content like 2020, 2021, 2022. I started taking it serious around that time. Then it got really crazy after that. So
See, that is fun, and it's stress relieving too, because it's just you and the shoe, and the fun part is really matching up the colors. And even if you want to keep it in that original state, like what should it look like from '85, you can. It's you can. That's just the way it is. Like I
man,
love it. I love it.
I just throw in a movie and or I watch my anime while I'm restoring. Like you said, it's a kind of relaxing feeling too. Cause when I do customs and stuff, man, you spending 10, 12 hours on that stuff. So I can flow through like 3, 4 movies doing that stuff.
See, you don't even want to try. You don't even want to play golf with me.
I try to make new hobbies added to my
Oh, of course.
every time.
So my question: Do you think that the culture is confusing access with identity?
Um, is the culture confusing access with identity? I think I think um I think right now we're in like a weird state of like are the influencers, as far as like who's controlling who's moving the needle of
Ooh,
what makes a sneaker what it is. And the thing is with influencers, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that are influencing the influencers. So a
right.
lot of influencers are kind of taking the things that they like, and but it's like the things that like people behind the scenes actually like.
Okay.
I've fallen into the
So basically you saying it could not the influencer, obviously I'm repeating exactly what you said. The influencer is being influenced by someone else. So you're not getting the actual influencer's take. You're getting what's being pushed in front of them.
yeah,
Just want to make that clear.
yeah.
All right. So I think I think what you say is true, because a lot of people want to see certain things pushed to the front, and you'll get influencers that'll receive shoes, 5 6 pair of shoes a day, and they got to blast out content talking about the shoe. They don't talk real about it. They don't keep it. Uh, uh, they don't keep it actually to what they want to actually push what they want to. They're doing it because it's monetary for them. This is how they eat. This is how they live. And the fact that access to these shoes now is somewhat limited, because there's no more standing outside in lines. You don't get to, converse with the culture. You don't get to have boots on the ground or develop grassroots, or even, expand your relationship past Instagram or TikTok, or even Facebook, or even what's the new joint? Instagram, what's the joint? The joint. The Instagram, not reels, but the other joint. Short,
Shorts,
not shorts.
threads.
Threads.
Yeah.
You don't get to go past that.
I'm gonna just say, when did we start doing like Hoka unboxings? Like I just
You never
I've
did.
never cared about a Hoka unboxing, and the fact that like I'm scrolling through my timeline on my sneakerhead algorithm and I'm starting to see Hoka unboxings is kind of like insane to me,
But do
because
you stop? Do you stop?
do I stop to watch?
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay. I had to ask, because, like, but see, that's the thing, though. You really got to ask the question: Are they being influenced, or
But yeah, I think for the sake of gifts, for the sake of payment, like I don't knock it. I don't knock it. Everybody got to make a dollar, but
right? But I do, because it takes away from the
that's what I'm
authenticity.
saying. From where I stand as far as like where the community goes, the community goes. I just don't. I'm not looking for it. I don't want to see it.
So when I see Dre do an unboxing and he's giving his take on what should be, re-retroed, and his views on how the world sees sneaker culture now, I know that's authentic because I know you're not giving me something that's being pushed on you or given to you in front to just read. And me doing the same thing, I'm giving you exactly how I feel each and every time. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care if I know you or not. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And most people go, well, your opinion don't matter. All right, well then get off my page then. Like it don't matter.
I was saying I agree because now brands reach out to me all the time, and I tell them like I'm not doing no video if I don't like the shoe, bro. Like it's plain and simple. I don't care how much money it is, because the people can feel when it's not genuine, bro. Like they can feel that. Like so, I pick out a shoe that I really really like that I've seen from the brand before, and like I want that shoe in the box. You can send that, and I'll talk about that. But I'm not finna talk about nothing. Like I had one brand, I ain't gonna say the name, but they didn't reach out. I was like, no, that shoe is horrible, bro. And they was like, oh, we give you this amount of money. I say the people gonna see that through the video. They gonna feel that I don't like this shoe for real, bro. Like I can't fake it that much, bro. And I'm like,
So you saying you can't turn trick for dollars?
I can't, man.
I
It's
turn
just
trick.
because people know when you lying. They gonna like he bullshit.
Oh, they
Like
do. They do.
they gonna know it. And yeah, this happened before, but like I said, I can't do a review or talk about a shoe unless I really genuinely like the shoe. So but that's a lot of brands reaching out to me too, because they see that like, oh, like when Converse reached out to me, they see that I love the shades. They seen all the people hating all types of stuff, but I really like the shades. I would talk about the shades a month, and they was like, oh, we see you really like it. We're gonna send you a pair. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. So that's the type of stuff. That's how I like to get my products and stuff like that.
Well, that's organic networking, so that
Right.
makes sense. Like all that makes sense. And I, for the record, I do like the shades too, but that all that makes sense. But like, you can't go from like me talking about the nostalgia of like up tempos, and then I go into this. I don't want to. I already said the brand, so I'm gonna just say it again. And they're not looking for me anyway. Hoka, and then I just talk about these Hokas, and it's just like it's not. It just comes off forced. It comes
Disingenuous.
off. Yeah.
I feel like with stuff like that, and I like to, I ain't gonna say, I say discover new brands if I haven't really seen it that much. I'm okay with it. I get what you're saying, but sometimes it's okay to like, okay, this is something new. Maybe we can try it, because some people are scared to like try different brands they never seen before. Like you said, Hoka has been doing this thing. Some people become interested, like, is it really that good? All right, let me see what's to it. So it's some curiosity behind it. I can definitely see where you're coming from with it.
I'm sure from a functional standpoint, it's a good shoe. Like I'm not denying that. But from like I'm not wearing Hokas and jeans. I'm just not.
I'm just saying, you see how thick the shoe is?
Yeah, I haven't seen
Thick
a
ass
Hoka
shoe.
I really like either. So
I guess we got the answer to that one. Cool. So we like to close out with a classic questions called MBC, and that stands for marry, bury, and chill. Now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you. You can do three options. You can do one fall. Doesn't matter how you answer it, but you still got to answer it. Each individual question with the actual shoe it is. So here's what you do. You got to pick one shoe to get married in, to get buried in an all-purpose chill. So, like I said, to get married in, one's going with you forever in the
Okay.
box, in your box, and is in a box, and then one you just vibe out with no matter what.
And it's a different shoe for each.
It's a different
category.
shoe, or you can make it the same shoe as your choice, because some people view it as such.
Okay, I got you.
So, which shoe would you get married in?
Oh, I thought y'all was gonna give me the shoe. I thought y'all was giving me options.
No,
Okay,
you
nah.
get to pick whatever you want, big dog. Pick.
Hey man, I'm gonna just always go with my all-time favorites all the time. If I'm getting married, give me a pair of bread for us. We locked in forever. Like that's like my all-time favorite.
Good shoe.
I didn't see that coming. Good
Yeah, that's
choice.
the
Good choice.
all-time. Buried in.
Buried. Yep. See the Lord.
What I'm going out with? That's a good question. I like that question. I probably got to go with Air Force One. It's just That's a pair of patent leather Air Force Ones. That's just me. Probably one of my favorites. One from that 2000s era. I can go out peacefully with that. And who I'm chilling with, I'm a big diamond turf guy. I love my diamond turfs.
Hmm. They are comfortable. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, Dre, we appreciate you, you know, tapping in with us remotely and blessing the soul table. I definitely appreciate it. We locked in, like we here. I'm coming to Chicago. Wherever you at, I'm coming. You ain't gotta worry about it. Just let me know. I'll be out there.
I tell people this, man. You know, if you but Chicago, man, coming to summertime, man. It's some of the best city in the world in the summertime. So
Yeah, we we
def
gonna we gonna go. We gonna keep it in the city though, cause it's gang related out there. And
no, for sure. No,
yeah,
y'all tourists, man. Y'all gonna be down up north. I ain't gonna never send y'all to the trenches. I ain't gonna no way. But anybody can
last
tell you summertime shot is like where is that, man? Y'all get like little spot downtown, man. Y'all good, man.
last time I was in Chicago, I couldn't get a cab. I just caught the wind. That wind, something crazy. Blue, like I'm saying, I jumped. I was like, we getting the wind. The hell with this. Forget the cab. Just catch the wind. So let people know where they can find you and where they can tap into your collection and content.
I know they can tap in with me everywhere. DreTheShoeGod. I'm on IG, TikTok, YouTube, everything. DreTheShoeGods. They know the family. If they into shoes, they see my videos somewhere.
Okay, okay.
You around?
All right, all right. Well, Mike, you got something? Yo, this is the third time, man. I ain't gonna let you get the four. You better figure something. You better figure something fuck out, man. I ain't doing this with you. You might close out with something crazy that makes me think and want to put it on a t-shirt, and I ain't want to act all disingenuous because he got his knees out. It's cool. It's cool. All right, and as always, this is the Soul Table where culture and conversation and sneakers collide from our table to your table, to Dre's table. We are the Soul Table.